Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling. Ukraine are looking to break at pace, and he was quick to react.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, he's not getting any further than that.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Mykolenko. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted in. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Malinovsky. He's on it. Can he get away?
Now there's a fine ball.
Tapani.
Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Serbia really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Great ball, and he's in here.
A nicely aimed pass.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. Yaremchuk. And that signals the end of the first period.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Any strong
time for our
opinions on the
special
first
lottery.
half?
Well,
Please
there's
grab
no
the
way to
tickets you were
disguise
given
the
when you were
fact
walking
that
through
they've
the
been
gates.
poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. That gets us going once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driven in. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, this does not look good. He's having a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Shot could be on. Shot a goal! That's a delicate pass. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. The cross. Cleared away. And he skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's their second corner of the game. Malinovsky with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Nice bit of trickery. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Malinovsky. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing...
Great chance! And no mistake! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 17.
Ukraine can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Ukraine are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Out of play for a throw. Looking for options for movement. Malinovsky. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that...
Malinovsky! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 9.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Zabani is onto this. A real chance! Serbia are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's been won straight back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Malinovsky. He's being urged to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitutions taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ukraine still ahead by the game's only goal. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in, and the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Mikolenko. Malinovsky.
There will be 5 minutes added
He's
time.
made sure that's not getting through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
5 minutes to add.
Can he get on the end of this?
That has been cut short.
Deftly away.
And that is as far as it goes.
Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Hello, everybody. And
How would
this
you
is
sum
a
up
quick
what we've
reminder to
witnessed,
let
Jim?
you know
I
that
think
you'll
we
be
just
able
saw a
to catch
team
today's
winning
match
by
broadcast
playing to their
live on
strengths.
our
There
club's
was a clear
FM
picture
station.
of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it